to coach multiple sports. You have to be that coach, like a Coach Mike Wills, who is coaching, is not just coaching me as a linebacker in middle school, but he's jumping from coaching me, and now he's doing one-on-one sessions with Juan Dixon and Lonnie Baxter. These are college basketball champions, and they're teaching you how to stay square and use your feet, use your hips, all that kind of stuff. The same stuff I'm getting. Obviously, I'm not as talented as Juan Dixon is at this time, but the same stuff I'm getting is the same stuff that Juan Dixon is getting, and that leads to the confidence when you go out there and play. Like, it was so much. I owe so much to Coach Mike Wills for for building the foundation that I had when I went on to go to Good Counsel and become, captain, first team WCAC and all that. I did that without having much actual physical ability, without having much talent, just athleticism in general. I was able to do that because the foundation was set with Coach Mike, who would teach these things way before I even got to high school, to the point where I got to high school and it was almost like second nature, just having a good, solid technique in terms of how to make tackles, where your head needs to be, how to stay inside out, all of that kind of stuff. And that's what I mean. That management, Chester Stewart was the starting quarterback at DeMatha, which is our rival school. So Ryan Day was very familiar with Good Counsel, had a ton of relationships with them. And the reason I'm bringing this up is because as it would have it, he went from Temple and then he spent some time with the Eagles. And then you take that Northeast mentality that he has, right, that he clearly built his career from, or where he started at, and you take it to the Midwest at a place like Ohio State, and then you learn under one of the GOATs in the college football world. Again, a Michigan fan, I have to admit it, Urban Meyer is one of the GOATs when it comes to college football. You take his style and you take Urban Meyer's style, where he learned the game in the Ohio mentality, and then you see the success that Ohio State has continued to have throughout the time because of that proper mix. All right. And I'm telling you this from personal experience, because again, I was in high school when he was just an assistant coach at Temple. And I remember actually going to Temple for the camp and seeing how he was, the energy, a lot of the ways when I coached high school, a lot of the ways I am when it comes to just that high energy guy that's constantly pushing the guys. I was thinking about when I was at camp and seeing Ryan Day do his thing and the way he was with the guys just constantly on him. And these were a bunch of high school kids. These weren't even the actual Temple guys. So that's him.